Alright, what's good YouTube? This your boy aka James 457 Smash Win. Hit me up on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, give me them thumb like. Anyways, hit me up on Instagram, DM me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram, email me on Instagram. Anyways, y'all know what it is. It's the real talk. Everybody, I hope everybody being safe. I hope everybody wearing masks on COVID-19. And Monday I will be talking about voting. We need to register to vote. Let's put all the nonsense and stuff and let's go out there together as one to vote. So I will be talking about that. That is so much especially on vote. But anyway, this is the real talk. Anyway, I got a good topic right here. The topic is Kobe Bryant. Man. Alright, so anyway, Kobe died. Can't remember what day, I think in June, I think like that. I think it was June, whatever. But anyway, Kobe died, and his legacy was, amazing, man. He won 5 championships, a Grammy, everything else. But anyways, Kobe left something else on there. He had the mama mentality. So the topic is, what is the mama mentality? So anyway, I'm gonna show you the video. He gonna tell us how is the mama mentality, and y'all can use that at work. You can use the mama mentality at whatever you do good in sports, work, whatever. And then you got the mama mentality. All right. Let's get in the video.
Means trying to be the best version of yourself. That's what the mentality means. It means every day you're trying to become better. If your job is to try to be the best basketball player you can be, right? To do that, you have to practice, you have to train, right? You want to train as much as you can, as often as you can. So if you get up at 10 in the morning, train at 11, right? 12, say 12, train at 12, train for 2 hours, 12 to 2. You have to let your body recover. So you eat, recover, whatever. You get back out, you train, start training at 6. Train from 6 to 8. Right? And now you go home, you shower, you eat dinner, you go to bed, you wake up, do it again. Right? Those are 2 sessions. And now imagine you wake up at 3, you train at 4. Go 4 to 6, come home, breakfast, relax, blah, blah, blah. Now you're back at it again, 9 to 11. Right? You relax, and now all of a sudden you're back at it again, 2 to 4. And now you're back at it again, 7 to 9. Look how much more training I have done by simply starting at 4. Right? And so now you do that, and as the years go on, the separation that you have with your competitors and your peers just grows larger and larger and larger and larger and larger. And by year 5 or 6, doesn't matter what kind of work they do in the summer, they're never going to catch up.
So anyway, so you hear that a little bit by Kobe, what is his mentality, never catch up. So the mama mentality, you can use the mama mentality for anything. Let's get another video.
Flat spin 360.
And so, I'm sorry about that.
This is about moving.
But the mama mentality is like what Kobe saying, man. It's all about the mentality what you use. You can use that mentality on, I don't care if you play sports, you can go to work, you can go hard. You know what I'm saying? Do what you do, you love to do.
Really want me on the team. What's your approach to recruitment?
So, let's get into another video with Kobe. Mama mentality, part 2.
On first place, come play with me. You want second place, go somewhere else. Like, I would watch Magic play. I'd watch Michael play. And I would see them do these unbelievable things. And I'd say, can I get to that level? I don't know, but let's find out. That's why he's the best player in the game. Everything was done to try to learn how to become a better basketball player. Everything. And so when you have that point of view, then literally the world becomes your library to help you become better at your craft.
So because you know what you want, the world's giving you exactly the information
100%
to become better at it.
Because you know what you're looking for.
so many guys tell stories about your work ethic.
Yeah.
What was really your work ethic like, and for how long did you stay disciplined?
Well, every day. Since 20 years. It's an everyday process and trying to figure out strengths and weaknesses. For example, jumping ability. Now, my vertical was a 40. It wasn't a 46 or a 45. My hands are big, but they're not massive. Right? So you got to figure out ways to strengthen them so your hands are strong enough to be able to palm a ball and do the things that you need to do. Quickness, I was quick, but not insanely quick. I was fast, but not ridiculously fast. Right? So I had to rely on skill a lot more. I had to rely on angles a lot more. I had to study the game a lot more. And but I enjoyed it though. So like from the time I can remember when I started watching the game, I studied the game, and it just never changed. It's a good separation for me, emotionally, to be able to put myself in a place where at practice or when I'm training or doing games, I switch my mind to something else. I switch my mode into something else, right? For me, it's the equivalent of Maximus Decimus Meridius in Gladiator picking up the dirt, smelling the dirt. It's go time, right? So that was my mental switch. It's like an actor getting ready for a film. You got to put yourself in that cage. When you're in that cage, you are that character. When you leave there, it's something completely different. But when I'm in that cage, bro, don't touch me, don't talk to me. Just leave me alone.
How did you get mentally and emotionally so strong where it doesn't bother you?
Well, you got to look at the reality of the situation. Like for me, it's not, you kind of got to get over yourself. It's not about you, man. Like, okay, you feel embarrassed. You're not that important. Like, get over yourself.
That's where you go.
Get over yourself, right? Like you're worried about how people may perceive you, and like you're walking around and it's embarrassing because you shot 5 air balls. Get over yourself, right? And then after that, it's okay. Well, why did those air balls happen? Got it. High school, year before, we played 35 games, max, right? Week in between, spaced out, plenty of time to rest. In the NBA, it's back to back to back to back to back to back to back. I didn't have the legs. If you look at the shot, every shot was online. Every shot was online, but every shot was short. Right? I got to get stronger. I got to train differently. The weight training program that I'm doing, I got to tailor it for an 82-game season so that when the playoffs come around, my legs are stronger and that ball gets there. So I look at it with rationale. I say, okay, well, the reason why I shot air balls is because my legs aren't there. I go, well, next year they'll be there. That was it. Got it. Done.
Were there some names that you looked at and says, these 3 guys are as crazy as I am?
At the time, I deal with what I've referred to as Goat Mountain. I went to Goat Mountain, and I talked to Magic, Michael, Bird, Hakeem Olajuwon, Jerry West, Oscar Robinson, Bill Russell. So I would talk to them. What did you do? What were your experiences? Michael in particular, he's become my big brother. He's been my big brother since I first came in the league. And what was that process like? So I went to them and started understanding the ins and outs of the game and how they approach things and their level of detail and obsessiveness. And that's what I did. The players that had that passion but weren't willing to commit their entire lives to doing that, right? It's a choice. You have other things. You have family. You have all these other things you have to do. The game can't really be your number one priority. And so
if I gave you $25,000 today, what would you do? Pay 2 years off your mortgage?
Looking at that, like, man, this is going to be fun.
If I'm buddies with you from high school, if I'm a cousin of yours, what happened to our relationship? How did that gravitate when you went into the league and you're determined to become the greatest, and you're determined to become one of the greatest? What happens to our relationship?
Oh, it suffers.
It does suffer.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you understood that. You were okay with that.
Well, yeah. And the people that love you, like friends and family, like they know that about you.
Got it.
So they let you be you. And when you reconvene, you pick back up where you left off. But make no mistake about it, everything in between is lost. Right? So those long-term relationships, the commitment of time of, taking like I see a lot of players take vacations with other players that are close friends, and or just take vacations just to take vacations, or just hang out just to hang out. Like I never did that.
Why not though? Why didn't you do that?
Well, because when I retire, I didn't want to have to say, I wish I would have done this. I don't want that. You know, I don't want that. You got a lot of people paying their hard-earned money to come watch you perform. It's your job to be in shape. It's your job to be strong enough to perform at that level every single night. And as a competitor, I'm not ducking. Like, it's not, oh my God, my back hurts, I'm sore, we got to play Vince Carter and Toronto Raptors tonight. We actually had this happen. We had a game against Toronto in 2000, and Vince was tearing the league up. My back was jacked. Like, the perception of that, like, what? Kobe's missing the game against Toronto, Vince Carter, because my back was really spasming. But people will be like, what? Oh, he's ducking Vince. Excuse me? No, I don't think so. So I would be in the layup line like, okay, there's a lot of days where, you can rest and recover. Today ain't one of them. Your back can bother you any other day. That ain't bothering me today. He gonna have to see me today. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
You're looking at big investments you got to make. What is the decision-making process there? You call, first you do your own research, you take this much time, you call an advisor, is there a system?
No, it's pretty simple for me. It's do you understand the business? Is it a business that you can help in some form or fashion? What are the barriers of entry to that business? And then the entrepreneurs themselves, the company itself. Do they have a culture that you believe is sustainable? Are these leaders people that you believe in? Are they people that are obsessives? And in turn, have they created a culture of obsessiveness? So I tend to look at those 4 factors, and that's it.
That's big right there, by the way. I don't know if you guys caught that right there. That's pretty massive right there. Same determination. What's your current work schedule look like today?
It's different because I personally am not writing every word of the novels. I am not animating the films. What I have to do now is make sure that the people that we bring in, these obsessives that we bring in, are challenging themselves to do the best job that they think they can do. That's what I'm there for, is for them to constantly look in the mirror and self-assess and challenge themselves. If we have a project and you're saying, okay, I can do that, that's not the project we want. The projects that say, I don't know if I can animate that. I don't know how to write that story. I don't know how to do that. Those are the things we want, because through that curiosity, you'll reach a level that you didn't think was possible. And so running the studio, that's what I'm doing.
You're playing against the Golden State Warriors. Score is 107-109. You guys are close to getting into the playoffs. You know exactly what happens in the game. You go up, you're about to take your shot, and then all of a sudden, boom, Achilles happens, right? He went and hit the free throws, and then you walked off the stage.
Yeah.
And you got the surgery done.
When I went in the trainer's room, my kids are in there, and they're looking at you and stuff, and I'm looking at them, and I'm like, it's all right, Dad's gonna be all right, man. He'll be fine. He'll be all right. He'll be all right. He'll be all right. As a parent, you gotta set the example. You gotta set the example. This is another obstacle. This obstacle cannot define me. It's not going to cripple me. It's not going to be responsible for me stepping away for the game that I love. I'm going to step away on my own terms. And that's when the decision was made that, you know what? I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
You're a freaking beast, bro.
Hey.
Powerful, 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 man. Kobe Bryant, man. Smart. Love the game of sports. Love the game of what he do and stuff, and give him that mentality. What is the mentality? The Mamba mentality. What it means, the Mamba mentality is something you love to do. It's something you put your heart and your trust and your love and your passion. You do. I can say that because I've been with, I kind of put like a life in basketball and work is kind of different, but I'm gonna tell you the story. I've been working for Walmart for 12 years. I'm about to go on 13 years. And what I do, I'm head maintenance, and it's the passion. It's the passion. I surprise myself, and I kind of, just like Kobe said, you have to study. You have to study the things of the company, and that's what I did. Study the things of the company. Study of the things what my boss what he liked to like in his store. So my thing to y'all to tell you like this: if you have the Mamba mentality, use the Mamba mentality. What Kobe did, he used that Mamba mentality to in sports, whatever it is, sports, work, whatever the thing you love to do and the passion you love to do, or something. Use that mentality. So anyways, the mentality was, hey, this is the Mamba mentality, and that what it is. It grinds you. It's stronger you. You know what I'm saying? You be tougher and you be stronger and everything else. You know what I'm saying? You be the warrior what you is, and they'll come out of you. Definitely if you got family, close family to you, it'll bring that warrior out of you. That's the Mamba mentality. So I hope you like the video. Give me them thumbs up. You like the video stuff. And like I said, subscribe to my channel. Tell your mom, tell your friends. This is the real talk. Anyway, Monday I will talk about voting. We're gonna get in voting, and we're gonna get into that, and we're gonna get into what our rights to vote, because in together we need to vote together. All right. I hope you like that. I hope y'all taking in that Mamba mentality. I show y'all on YouTube. Hey, check it out yourself and say, what is your Mamba mentality? I'm gonna give you that question. I'm gonna leave that comment down there. Hit me on the comment down below. What is your Mamba mentality? Hit me on the comment down below. All right. This is your boy, aka James, signing off. Peace.